afternoon, everyone. This is Tony from Her Homestead Skills, and today's video is actually about learning a new skill. And it's a new skill for me as well because I've never done this before. Constantly trying to learn. And it is in part the result of having bought a washing soda to clean the paint off my McClary's big kettle. And when I saw that, I realized, oh yes, well that is one of the ingredients that you need to make homemade laundry detergent. Okay, so I have most of the ingredients in-house. That was one of the ingredients that I needed. Another one that I decided to go out and purchase is borax. And borax is one of those ingredients that sometimes get confused with boric acid. People are concerned about using it. It is banned apparently in Europe, but not in North America. So neither Canada or the US has any issue using this product for laundry purposes. So I'm going to add it to my formula. And if you choose to omit it, you can just omit it. And you can follow this recipe and just omit the borax. As a matter of fact, I find that after having done a fair bit of research on other people's formulations, there's such a wide variety that you can add or eliminate some things quite easily. One of the other ingredients that I'm not going to bother with, which some people do, is a scent. And essential oil would be the one that I would use if I was going to use it, rather than I'm not fond of scents that are not natural, although I do have some. I have a bit of them in my soap making process, but I'm not fond of them at all. I bought a few, but they just sit there. Now, probably a lemon scent would be nice, but apparently most of the scents that you put into your laundry detergent will wash out anyway, so almost pointless to put it in. It's wasteful as far as I'm concerned, so I'm not going to bother doing it. Anyway, I've accumulated everything, and I'll show you what I have. Okay, we're going to make this laundry detergent together. Okay, well, here is my ingredients list, and I'm going to go over them. First and foremost, we have the Arm & Hammer washing soda and the borax. So we'll be using 1 cup of each of these. Then we have the baking soda. So that's another Arm & Hammer product. Salt. And the salt acts as a natural fabric softener, so that's why we're adding the salt. And I'm not going to add essential oils, and I'm not going to add any other scent or any other ingredient in this. Now, in the US, I believe that there are the laundry soap products available are something called Phil's Naphtha, or Zote, I think, is the other one that's fairly common. Whereas, and I happen to have 2 bars of Aurora Linda laundry soap, which is an Italian product, and I just happened to spot it in one of the grocery stores that I shop in, and found it amusing, and bought a couple of bars. And the reason I found it amusing is because that is something that my grandmother used to use, and I've always known my grandmother to continue to wash everything by hand with a washboard and a bar of soap. I don't think she ever used a machine. And this item states it is Il Sapone del Nonna, which means grandmother's soap. So I just picked up a few of those. I thought that perhaps one day I may want to use them just to try and spot clean some things. So I happen to have that in stock. So the only thing I ended up having to go and purchase was the Borax, because I've already had to purchase the Arm & Hammer for my, the washing soda to clean my kettle. So okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm using a grater to grate the soap, and it's actually, even on the large one, doing a nice job of giving me a very fine grate. So we want to grate 1 bar of soap. That small piece I can put through my little magic bullet. My bar of soap is a 6.5 ounce bar of soap, and I have hand grated it, and actually it turned out quite fine, which is very nice. So I'm going to add that to my bowl here. Okay, so we're going to add 1 cup of borax. Done. 1 cup of the Arm & Hammer washing soda. Done. 2/3 cup of sea salt. So there is my 1/3 cup measurement. So 2 of these. Okay, and 1/3 cup of baking soda, and I'm going to check and make sure I have one that's open first. Okay, I do have a box that's open, so we'll use up this one first. So I did say 1/3 cup of baking soda, and that's it. So we just mix all this together. Now, when you go to use this for regular wash machine, 2 tablespoons will do. Add it to the washer and wash as usual. For a high efficiency machine, you can use from 1 to 2 tablespoons depending on how soiled or how heavy the load is. So you could start off with 1 for a small load and 2 tablespoons for a large load. But the recommendation is, because this is powder, that you put it right in the drum before you put the clothing in. You don't put it in the dispenser. Okay, so that is it. And this is a small batch, and I had no interest in making a large batch. I think that this will last me quite a while. A large batch would be probably 3 times this quantity, but I wanted to start off with this size to see how I like how this works. If it works the same as Tide, better than Tide, I understand it's supposed to work quite well, and I understand that even more commercial soaps have quite a large amount of washing soda in them as well as an ingredient. So but they do have other ingredients that maybe are not necessarily what you want in your washing product. So here we go. I'm just going to... Okay, need that label so that Mark doesn't confuse it for something to cook with. That would be pretty nasty. Okay, there we go. So properly labeled. And of course, you can always mix up your soap mixture really well in your food processor. And I've just got one of these little tiny ones, but doing a very nice job of mixing everything up thoroughly. Very nice. Okay, now I'm just going to pour that back into the bottle. I didn't like the way it didn't look like it was mixed very well, so I thought I would try this, and I definitely am pleased with the way it's mixed up properly. I don't see different layers of one item to the other, so putting it in the food processor definitely works. Okay, well, that's how easy it is to make your own laundry detergent. That is something that I've wanted to try for a long time. Ever since I started making my own soap, I knew that you can certainly make laundry detergent as well. And this is the first time I've tried it, and when I do my laundry the next time around, I'm going to use this to see how well I like it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.